Oof.
Wow.
Hey,
Hi.
how's it going?
Are you okay?
Yeah, yeah. I am just tired,
Oh, that's okay.
and
Yeah.
I've been running around, and
You wanna know the funny thing?
what's that?
I don't I don't have a car.
Wait, you don't have a car either?
No.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what I mean.
okay. So, okay. Well, what would you like to do then?
Second. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Why don't you have a car?
It's a bit of a long story. I don't like driving all that much. The only time I really drive is if it's
Okay, the
for
thing is,
work.
okay, yeah, I do have 3 cars, but they're all impounded because I don't give a fuck about them anymore.
Yeah,
Because they just get stolen all the time. So it's like I can't do anything anyway with
yeah,
them.
yeah,
And I mean,
yeah.
I guess I shouldn't lockpick a car. Just kidding.
Yes, please. Yeah, you're EMS. We don't need you losing your job. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
Yeah. Uh. Okay,
I
wait.
always bet on people having cars and they can drive me.
Yeah. What side of the city are you on?
Oh, I'm always at the hospital.
Oh, you're down at the hospital. I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. If you go look in the parking lot where everyone parks, there's probably like a spare bike there.
Oh my god. Mm, now that you mentioned it, there's actually a bike behind the hospital
Okay.
that it usually stands there. I can take that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a helmet. I don't have a helmet.
You know, it'll be fine. I mean, if you're right by the hospital, just head north, and because as soon as you leave the city limits, they don't care.
That is true. Yeah, but
Actually,
it's like I think it's a BMX bike actually.
yeah, I mean, the bike I got is one of those like road bike things.
Road bike? What is that?
It's like what the racers bike with.
Oh, that's so bad. Why did you get that?
It was the only one I could find.
Just did you steal a bike?
No, 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 no. I mean, you know, it was just left in the middle of nowhere, like there's no one around. So I was like, yeah, I think it's just, I think a criminal probably stole it
So
from
so you
somewhere. And
stole it?
no, I didn't steal it. I'm not a
Oh,
thief.
fuck, the bike is not here anymore. No, but you could just go to the bike rental place. That's what I thought you would do.
Yeah. Well, I was down by the DMV. Oh, and by the way, I couldn't get my license at the DMV.
You couldn't or you could?
No, I couldn't.
Yeah, it has to be expired before you can do that.
Are you serious? Okay,
Yeah, before you use the assistant. Yeah,
all
it
right.
has to be expired.
All right, you know
So
what?
technically, to do that, you have to drive illegally there.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
like
it's fine if you drive there without it. Like
yeah,
obviously, you still need to have your old one.
yeah. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Two of the DOC last night that were on duty that were driving didn't have their licenses either.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you're on duty, like there's so many EMS who doesn't have their driver's license like
Yeah,
renewed.
yeah, no,
Like
that's
there's like
true.
1 month old or something, and it's like no one fucking cares.
Well, you know, I'm biking up towards the hospital right now. I'm coming up from the county. Oh, the fuck! I should have grabbed food before I did. God damn it! I'm sorry you distracted me a little bit before I got food, but that's fine. It's a good
Oh,
distraction.
you just get food together.
But yeah, I got cause I'm thinking if you're feeling a bit lazy today, probably maybe
Yeah.
not a hike, but I do got a nice spot for like a sunrise. If you like
Oh,
sunrises,
yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess.
you guess that doesn't make you sound like you're too sure.
No, it's like we can do a hike too. I don't mind.
Okay, but yeah,
Yeah.
cause the place I'm thinking of, do you know what was it called? It's on the
Mm.
east side of the island, Sustancio Road.
Yeah, you know the place where people get murdered? Yeah.
Wait, what?
Mm.
I've never seen anyone get murdered there.
I have.
Oh, hmm.
It's like a natural murder spot. A lot
Why?
of people get shot there.
Why do they have to murder at some of the nicest spots?
Oh, all the nice spots is where people get murdered.
Yeah, I mean, there's this one place up in Polito, up towards Polito. There's
Mm,
like a nice cliff that overlooks it. It'd be really great right now for a sunset. And someone put their
mm.
RV like right at the top of the cliff face. I'm like,
Mhm.
why? Why would you put it there? It's like this is the It's like why do people just take things from everyone else?
I mean, I could just run down to the bike place. That's fine.
Uh, I'll come with you because then maybe I'll get an actual proper bike and not this thingy that I can do
Yeah, I
this with
mean, just
someone
get the
else to.
scorcher and because if we're going in
Yeah,
mountains and stuff like that, we need that.
that's true. I'm gonna
Uh,
stop by.
do you have a gun?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Yeah, I have one too. So
Yeah, I'm gonna stop
plus I have an extra
by.
first aid kit.
You have an extra gun?
No, I have an extra first aid kit.
Oh, first aid kit. Sorry, I think you said extra gun. I'm like, wait, why would you have two guns?
Mm.
I'm gonna stop off at oh god, what's the fast food place?
Oh,
What's it called?
up and at 'em.
Yeah, Up and Atom. Do you like nuggets? Do you like burgers? Do you like the veggie burgers?
Fries.
Oh, you just want some fries?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want water or do you want like Sprunk or what's the other one? E. Cola.
Just some soda is fine.
Okay. All right. I will meet you. Actually, are you running down to the place right now, or are you going to be at the hospital?
Mm, I mean, I could start running.
Okay. Start running. And I will just head towards because it's the one on Vespucci, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will see if I can see you running, and maybe I'll just slowly like bike beside you
Oh.
and give you that encouragement. Like, come
Yeah.
on, let's go, run faster. You're doing great.
I
I
mean,
don't.
someone might have left a bike somewhere and I can steal.
True. Whoa, wait, what? You're a thief?
No. You just said you stole one, so
Wait, I said I did not use the word steal. I
it's
acquired.
true.
I acquired something that was abandoned. I am looking for the owner.
Finders
I'm
keepers.
looking for the owner.
Yeah, who owns it?
I have no idea. But I'm
There
sure.
should be papers in all the vehicles or in
I
the
mean,
bikes.
I'm not gonna lie. It's I think I just maybe kind of grabbed
Do
it
you
off
have a
and got.
helmet at least?
Uh, no, I got my baseball cap.
Oh my god, you don't have a helmet?
Ah,
So you're doing a crime right now?
I am not doing a crime. It is not like a. It's not okay. It's not like a
You're in
felony.
the city. No, it's infraction
Wait,
still,
I
though.
literally just got in the city too. I was about to say, how do you know I'm in the city now? Because I literally
Because you
just
said
got
you were
in.
about to go
Oh,
to Up and Atom.
I'm sorry. I am tired.
I noticed.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even drink last night. Like, I was so exhausted after last night. I just pretty much just crawled into bed. I couldn't even
Mm.
sleep. I ended up just thinking about the whole thing last night,
Oh my god.
and then all the talks me and her had. Which, yeah,
Yeah, no, we
Uh,
can dig deep into that. I don't know. I think I see people in a little different light than other people.
well, it's like for me, it's like honestly, I don't care who people are. It's like actually one of the things that me and her had talked about was actually here. Actually, you know, we'll save it for when we're face to face, not talking about it
Mhm,
over the phone. Because I'm not gonna lie, I can get deep with some of these kind of
mhm.
conversations. But all right, I got the food. I got you some fries. They're nice and hot. Although I'm sure by the time I
Huh.
start eating them, they probably won't be that hot. But
Yeah. Okay, I'll just run on Palomino Ave.
Palomino Ave. Okay, I will see you
Yeah,
shortly.
because it's like I was run there. Honest.
All right, sounds good. Okay, I will see you shortly.
Sure.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Where's Palomino Ave?
What up, homie?
Hey there!
You are really starting to annoy me.
Hey, you! Hi! I swear!
Let's go down to the range later and fire off.
Buongiorno. Actually, I guess before I do end up forgetting, here's your food.
Oh. How much did you get me?
Three fries and 3 drinks.
Oh, geez, that's a lot of food.
Yeah, I mean, might get hungry. I got a couple cases of beer in the backpack.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I'll leave the bike
Yeah,
here, and I'll just sit and walk. And it's better just to
Yeah.
walk instead of have one person like riding, trying to be slow and.
It's okay.
Do you live around here, or do you just kind of like
God.
sleep up at the hospital in one of the spare beds?
I
a
always
lot?
sleep at the hospital.
Yeah, I sleep at work a lot too. Not like the warden. I mean, the warden has an
Yeah.
RV, and he has his RV. Well, I guess he used to have his RV inside the prison, but haven't seen it in a little while. I'm not sure. I mean, I doubt someone stole it, but. Oh God! So we were getting ready to bring Fear up to the. Oh my God! Come on, brain, work for once. To the courthouse yesterday, and all of a sudden I hear over the radio, Chad was like, "Hey, we got someone got in." We're like, "What the?" I was like, "What the fuck?" Anyway, so he's going around one way, I'm going around another way, and it was Kara.
Oh.
Kara and Max, I guess. And the thing is Kara had 3 warrants.
That's bad.
I felt bad for her because she didn't want to do that because she wanted to go up and see Lottie.
Yeah.
And I guess Max is like, no, we're going to try to ramp in, and so they jumped the car in.
Guess I got caught.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? Because we're trying to get this court case started, we don't want to make it drag on. It's gonna be long enough. And then Chad is like, but Kara has 3 warrants. I can't let that slide. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Because they gave up pretty much right away.
Yeah. I mean, it's not much you can do when you're already in prison.
Yeah.
It's like have to do like a hostage situation or something to get out, right?
Yeah. Are those kind
I know.
of shoes that you wear whenever you go hiking?
Oh. Kind of wear them everywhere.
Yeah. They're like your nice comfort. They're kind of like molded to your feet pretty much. And
A little bit. Wait, are you saying that I'm not in hiking gear?
no, that's okay. I mean, trust me.
Could have been worse.
I went hiking in flip-flops once.
What the hell?
That was a bad idea.
That's not hiking.
Yeah,
That's not hiking shit.
That was a bad idea.
This is kind of my hiking outfit, I guess. In a way, I have better ones, but
I mean, it's definitely a nice outfit.
I usually, when I'm off shoot, I usually wear a skirt. But I feel like hiking in a skirt is kind of
Yeah.
not, that
Yeah,
great.
that'd be.
So yeah.
Do you have any favorite hiking spots that you usually go to, or?
No, just everywhere, wherever I feel like, you know. Do you have any?
Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place. Went
Yeah.
up. I mean, actually, when I went from being non-solo to solo. Oh, this way. Oh, wait, sorry.
Yeah, I mean we can
Oh, no.
can go straight forward too.
Yeah, I don't really know the city all that well. I'm usually up in the county.
Okay. That's fine.
So I'm going to follow your lead.
Oh. Well, in a minute we're gonna do jaywalking.
That's okay.
if you want to know. Probably like a
so you're
PD in
just-
a bush or
so
something
you're just
taking
a
photos.
criminal. Yeah, probably.
100%, yeah. Oh yeah. Tend to run. Cause I get like, I don't know. Fuck. My brain doesn't work anymore. No.
You
It's
okay?
crazy. Yeah. Not jaywalking, kind of. Wasn't because it's not red. Okay.
I mean, it is
Guess we
red, so that means
didn't
it's okay
jaywalk.
for us. So yeah. Wait. Okay, now I'm jaywalking.
What?
Oh.
Oh yeah, you should be careful in alleys though.
What's that?
Careful in alleyways. So you don't know whose alleyway is whose, you know?
Wait, people own alleyways?
MCs and
Oh,
gangs and stuff like that.
okay. Yeah, I didn't really think about that. Although I'm not gonna lie, like I think most
They
of
have
the
their, I think Reapers are down there,
okay.
and they have like the whole like beach area over there.
Ah,
So you have to like really behave and stuff like that now on there. They're like
mm,
at the bike place also. But it's like fine if you just get a bike and like leave, you know?
yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm usually I'm pretty comfortable with a lot of the
Yeah.
MCs and gangs and stuff that end up in
I
prison.
mean, I mean, even if you're comfortable, doesn't mean you know.
I mean, true.
Yeah. You don't know how they're gonna react if they see you off duty.
That is very true.
But I
Hmm.
guess you're not like PD though,
Yeah.
because I think that's a different story.
Yeah, and also like whenever I have people in prison, like I treat them very well. It's all about mutual respect. It's like I respect you, you
Yeah.
respect me. And also I'm one of the
Mhm.
few DOC that loves to give. I love doing community service for people that are to work so they can work some time off.
Mm-hmm.
So I could bring them in to go to the woodworking shop and the metalworking shop and
Yeah.
I mean the laundry, but
Yeah, I
I'm not gonna lie, the
know
laundry's
a lot
pretty
of
boring.
people get frustrated because they're not DOC and stuff like that around a lot of
Yeah.
things.
Although I'm not gonna lie though, I had one shift where I didn't see a single person for 3 hours, and the first two
Oh,
people that I saw ran right past me. I was like, "Hey, how's it
huh.
going?" They're like, "Nope," just kept on running, didn't say anything.
Uh-oh.
I was like, "Yeah, okay, you know, I'm gonna go off
Maybe
duty
they were
now."
hungry.
No, 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 they just wanted to get out.
Oh,
Because I would usually, if I was alone, I didn't see anyone, I'd usually stand in front of the cafeteria.
mm. Yeah.
And yeah, and you know, they just run right past. I'm like, you know, I get why
Mm.
there's not a lot of DOC, why some DOC have other jobs, and why
Yeah.
some just don't come on duty all that much.
Yeah.
But I mean, that also gets me to like I said, like I've had like 7 hours of face-to-face time
Hmm.
with fear this last week,
Yeah.
which is definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Did you go for a little bit of the trial, or?
Nah, I went to bed afterwards, honest.
Oh, actually, that's what I was going to ask. How was the training yesterday?
Oh god, it dragged out so long.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I had 3 sessions. Well, the first 2 sessions no one showed up for, so it's like
Oh.
fine. Like, and the thing is, like, people in EMS are like, they don't schedule things. Like,
Mm.
they don't say if they're gonna come or not. Just show up if they're gonna come, you know?
Oh. That
It's
that
like, I didn't know, like, who's gonna show up.
that really sucks.
It's like, I was, like, around for, like, all the time anyway. So I was, like, really, like, tired. I was, like, half sleeping when the third session started, and that was the one that people actually showed up to.
Oh, okay. How many people showed
So,
up?
well, there's 3 people for the training, but then I had like 4 assistants that came and
Okay.
helped now and then.
Do you guys have like any like search and rescue animals at all, or?
We're getting canine
Oh, nice.
like more. We were getting 3 something today, 3 new dogs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, and I like before when I was supposed to have my interview yesterday apparently. I was like, I didn't know it was yesterday because no one told
Mm,
me. Just like I already got other plans. It's like I can't.
yeah.
So I'm gonna get my interview for that like another day, maybe today. Depends if I
Okay.
drink or not. I don't know. I'll figure it out, honestly. Yeah.
I'll let you
Get
get
like
yours first, and
Scorcher.
then I'll. You said Scorcher, right?
Yeah.
Hey, boss, can I get Scorcher there, please?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. I'll definitely return it afterwards. All right. So, are we going to the murder SWAT, or?
Are we?
I mean, Do you want to go there? Because I think there's some of the hills behind that we can go up to as well. That gets us away from the, I guess, murder. Because do they murder people at like the like
I
little
don't care if it's a
dropping?
spot.
Yeah, not sleeping too well, but
You're being illegal.
Huh?
You're being illegal.
It doesn't matter. There's no rules for bikes.
True.
And if you come and comment on how you bike around, you're just like, oh my god, I'm sorry, officer.
I didn't mean to. I didn't know.
And then you basically just like, you know, they basically just like do better, and then you
Oh,
don't.
are you gonna put your helmet on or?
I have a helmet on.
Oh,
It's
oh,
pink,
wow.
like my
Yeah, I was
hair.
gonna say it just kind of meshed in with your hair. I didn't even notice.
Yeah. No, I have it on.
yeah, buddy.
This way I can trick cops. No, I just like pink.
Oh no, you say that quite a bit. I'm trying to. Now I'm starting to think.
What?
Maybe you are one of those filthy crimers.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm super corrupt.
I mean, my one of my good friends got charged with that.
Oh, really? Wait, who?
Georgia.
Yeah, I love Georgia.
Yeah.
She's my sister.
Oh really? Yeah. No, she's she's one of my best friends.
Wait, really?
Yeah. She wait.
Were you best friends before or after?
Before.
Oh,
So,
okay.
when I first came to the state, I
Yeah.
went and did the residency program at the hospital. Actually, I think that
Oh,
might have been where we
really?
first met.
I didn't know that.
And yeah, I saw Georgia a lot while I was doing that. But but because that's what my wife had done, actually that's why I did it, because I wanted to do something for like her
Yeah.
memory type thing. But
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, it kind of. I was like, you know what? It might just end up getting a little too hard for me, and I don't want to make a mistake and get someone killed for like freezing
Yeah.
or something while doing a surgery. So I was like, you know what? I'll go find something more my speed. And so, you know, since I was in the
Yeah.
army before, I was like, you know what? I'll go DOC.
Yeah.
Don't
And
really.
how's the UC? Do you like that?
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun there. I mean, not gonna lie, I'm kind of doing a lot of it on my own most of the time, but it's
Yeah.
still nice.
Let's try not to get hit by a cop either.
Yeah, yeah. No, there's
Drives
a.
like a maniac.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a few that I saw that just whip around everywhere and just like what?
Oh
the
yeah, no.
fuck?
We pick up so many people who got hit by cops in chases
Yeah.
and not in chases for that matter.
And of course, nothing happens to the cops. And
Of course. I mean, the amount of people I hit, unbelievable.
do you think you've killed anyone?
No. Because when we hit someone, even if we're actively going to a call, we have to stop and help the person.
Okay. Well, at least
Or
you
that's what
guys
I
do
do,
that.
at least.
I was gonna say at least you guys do that, because I know PD
Yeah.
definitely does not.
Yeah. Wow.
Also, not gonna lie, I love this park.
It is very nice.
Do you know many of the DOC?
Some. I mean, more before.
Any that you're friends with?
Well, I mean, I know Lucas
Yeah.
is currently working.
Oh yeah, because he's dating one of your coworkers,
Sherry.
right?
Yeah, but I knew him before.
Okay.
I knew him before he became a DOC.
Oh really? What was he like before he became DOC?
Basically the same, honestly. He doesn't change much. To be fair, it's like I didn't hang out with too much with him, but it's like I know him, kind of, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I Sven was my friend, but I guess he doesn't work anymore. So
Yeah, I think he works at
since the
Hayes.
incident,
Yeah, he works
yeah,
at Hayes, and
yeah. Well, this way, right?
I mean, we could take that way, but we can still keep going this way too.
Yeah. We could just take the long way, or like,
Yeah,
I
and
guess we could go over the mountains also. It's far, but
which incident are you talking about? Oh, sorry.
no, because he got fired.
Oh, oh, he did.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I
didn't
think he
know
caught a
that.
felony or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I think it was like I'm not 100% sure about it honestly because he never told me anything. He told everyone else, but he never told me anything,
Oh,
which is kind of
okay.
fucked up. Like for some reason, I'm always the last person to know everything,
Hmm.
and I don't know why people are like that. Kind of
Yeah,
sucks.
I mean, just a little bit that I've known you. I mean, you seem like a pretty decent person, so I don't know why people would do that.
Yeah. I mean, same thing with like Georgia. Like people like around and her, like she never told me about anything that she did.
Oh,
Like even after like the charges and like everything like that, never told me anything. But people
yeah,
told like talk to each other and stuff like that. But when I asked about it, like they're like, "Oh, just ask her," like you know.
yeah. It is pretty much
And I don't know pry
yeah,
too much.
yeah. She pretty much just got manipulated by a very manipulative person. That
Yeah, but Kurt,
yeah.
I met him a couple times too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I liked him.
really?
Yeah,
What was he like?
it was interesting.
Because I've read a little bit, but I mean, not gonna lie, every now and then people keep bringing him up around me,
Yeah.
and they keep talking about how, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure Mackenzie
Yeah.
would have shot him if she had the chance.
Yeah. 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 Like, I don't know, like okay, so here's the thing. I'm like a weird person.
Well, I mean, we all have our weirdnesses.
Yeah, but I don't think like everyone else.
Oh, how so?
I find it fascinating with people who kill.
Well, I mean, it's almost similar to why I talk to fear as much as I do.
Yeah.
It's like how often. Oh, sorry, kind of taking up all the road from those guys. I mean,
Okay.
how often are you going to be able to talk to a genuine serial killer?
Yeah.
And
But it's like,
hearing the way they talk,
yeah.
hearing about what they do, like her and her artwork.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just find it fascinating.
Do you have a favorite?
Mm,
Like
favorite
even if it doesn't have to be someone that's like in the state, like even a sort of favorite killer or serial killer or something like that.
not sure. They're like all, I guess, good in their own ways. Oops, sorry.
Well, it's like one of my favorite sayings is not every good person is purely good. Not every evil person is purely evil. There's always going to be
Yeah.
a mix in there.
Yeah.
Just like another something that I can't remember if I saw it in a movie or something, but there's another saying where it's like everyone's a murderer. You just need to find the
Yeah.
right person that gets you to do that.
I think that could be true, honestly.
Well, actually, that's what it was. Is a British TV show. Is like this TV show that has 4 episodes,
Yeah.
and it was about this this priest, and and he ended up finding something about one of the people that he talks to, something that was
Yeah.
very, very bad. So
Yeah.
he is trying to sit there and protect him, but the what was it? I think it was not a nanny, but like someone else that helped, like maybe a cleaner or something, ended up finding some of that stuff of what that kid did, but he was really trying to help the kid and just, be better. And so he ended up, locking her in the basement. And it's like, hey, listen, okay, we just need to come to an understanding. You just can't tell anyone about this thing because the kid is a good kid. You just need to, just give him time, and we just need to show him. And, well, he was like, nope. Or she was like, nope, I'm going to tell the cops and this and that. And, well, just kind of, he just ended up doing some bad things for what he thought were good
Yeah.
reasons.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess the classic ones is like Dahmer.
Did
It's
you
kinda
did you ever
interesting.
watch that miniseries?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like the one thing I loved about that one is they didn't glorify what he did.
Yeah.
They were trying to tell a story, but my favorite episode is when he fell in love with that one guy.
Hmm.
Cause the big thing is like, are you familiar with with the term nature versus nurture?
Yeah.
Well, it's like, someone like him, like you can tell like his family were a bunch of assholes pretty much,
Hmm.
and so it's like, what, sometimes that stuff just, it, every action has a reaction, and he just ended up becoming this thing because of some of the crap that happened to him.
Yeah. Was it him that was like sexually abused or something when he was a child?
I I can't
Because I know
remember.
there's some serial killers that were like that.
Yeah.
Or was it Bundy? Like, I never know who's like gone through what because it's like just a lot of stories, you know. Where
Yeah.
did you want to go?
Did you want to go up on top of the little knoll there, or maybe actually, no, or even if you want, I mean, if you do want to do a little hike type thing, we could kind of go, like up
Should
the.
probably not leave the bikes too much.
Yeah, that's true. Or even
I
just
don't need
hide
them.
them somewhere.
Like if we're close by, it should be fine. I think.
Yeah, cause yeah, I rented a bike once and it was still there the next day when I woke up at work as well.
It's sometimes it's like you put it somewhere and it's like
Just gone.
maybe like a local takes it or something.
Yeah, I usually find when I, acquire one from a local, that's when that happens.
Yeah.
Ooh, or you know what? Or we could even just walk along the beach too.
That's true.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe just like put the bikes like right here.
I mean, there's not much beach.
Oh God. Or maybe walk along the cliff edge.
Yeah. You know what? Come. Oh, maybe you can't get down there safely. I don't think you can get down there safely. Probably not.
Uh-oh, careful.
Oh, next one.
Watch
Oh,
this.
there you are. Oh,
Oh,
geez.
yeah, this is watch. This is going to end badly.
Well, I tend to fall sometimes, so it's okay.
Oh, here we go.
Can you get the bikes down and then get them up again, or not? Did you kill a bunny?
I don't think so. I didn't even see a bunny.
I don't think we can get the bikes down, but I guess we could park up here and then get up
Yeah.
again? Question mark.
I think so. Let's try.
Oh no, my bike!
Oh, careful. Ooh, okay.
Or maybe not.
Does look a little.
I think we have to go around
Does
it
look a
then.
little steep.
Okay, let's go higher up then. This is pretty too, though. Not the beach, though.
Not gonna lie, I thought I just saw a ghost, but then I was like, no, that's just a bunny. It looked like it was glowing. I was like, what the
Really?
fuck?
Hmm.
I mean, there kind of is a beach around the bend.
Yeah. I think I accidentally like put my car there and I never got it out. Because like too steep to get it out.
Hmm.
It's so far away from Sunshine right now, though.
Yeah. But hey, less chance of getting, murdered.
I guess I am.
Wait, you're not a serial killer, are you?
No, are you?
No.
Well, at least not yet.
Actually, I mean, it's kind of the things like, you know how they say it's like it takes 3 kills to become a serial killer?
True.
Well, I mean, I definitely have more than that under my belt, but it was all legal.
Well, is it ever legal or is it just justified?
Yeah, I guess justified would probably be the best word.
Hmm.
Better term.
It's like a lot of people kill people and they get redemption. Oh, wait, here,
Wait,
right?
yeah,
No?
yeah, this one looks like it'll work.
Because here's like a bush and thing you can. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There we go. Nice. Good find.
Pretty cool.
Oh, a nice little sailboat. Ooh.
What?
No, I was just gonna say, I don't know if that's a land bridge or not that goes to like that island, but
No. This is like a. It's kinda in a way.
okay. Well, this is nice.
Mm.
You want to just plop down right here?
Sure. Actually, I need to drink something. I forgot to eat and drink. Even if you gave me food.
Oops.
Yep.
There, put the
Go.
beer right there.
Wow, beer.
But yeah, so tell me about yourself. Like, what brought you here?
Oh, jeez, I don't know. That's so weird a question.
Why is that a weird question? It's like,
No, it's probably a normal
like everyone
question.
has a story for like what brought them
Yeah.
to Los Santos, and
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's pretty generic though, like everyone else, like a new start.
oh yeah, was it like running away from something or?
No, not really. It was like I didn't really have that much before. So I was like, do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, moving to a new place could maybe meet some nice people and, all that stuff. Living.
Who would you say would be one of the nicer people that you've met so far?
I mean, just like a lot of nice people along the way. I mean, I don't know. I think there's a lot of nice people, honestly.
No, that's true.
Yeah. There's so many nice people every day that I meet, like, they're just nice to me. you know, not necessarily like a friend, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
always nice and friendly.
Do you get along pretty well with everyone that you work with, or the majority of people that you work with?
I think I get along with basically everyone.
Hmm.
I don't think. I mean, there's probably people who dislike me. Um,
I mean, you definitely have one of those personalities. It's like it's almost like you just attract people around you.
yeah, yeah, but a lot of times I feel like I attract the wrong people.
Oh yeah,
Like,
what kind of people?
um,
God, it almost sounds like I'm interrogating you, and I fucking
a
hate it.
little bit.
And I
I don't
hate it.
mind
I
it.
hate it so much.
No, it's because a lot of times when I talk to people, it's very question driven, I guess,
Hmm.
rather than me telling people, I guess. It
Okay.
depends. I don't know. I'm like a listener and not a talker, really.
Okay. Well, here I'll tell you. I guess I'll tell you like,
Okay.
yeah, I'll tell you my story.
Yeah.
So, both my parents are dead. Uh, I mean, my father died in a workplace accident, which definitely kind of sucked because, he was pretty good. My mother was a narcissist. But luckily enough for me, pretty much when I turned 18, she ended up dying in a car accident. And I mean, obviously, losing someone, but I'm also one of those people who believe that, when people are like, oh, you can't do that to you can't say that about your mother because it's your mother, she gave birth to you. And I'm like, listen,
Yeah.
everyone has the potential to be an asshole. It doesn't matter who they are, blood or not. To me, blood does not make you family. It's who you are that makes you family. And anyway, so after that, I ended up I joined the army right out of high school. I went because I graduated in 2002. So I'm coming up on 41 next month. Yeah, I am old as hell. But I got to go to Afghanistan twice, but on my second tour, I got blown up. It was there's a daisy chained ID. Do you know what daisy chain means?
No, not really.
So there's a bunch of bombs pretty much that were all linked together. Oh, a bunny.
Oh, yeah, that's so cute.
There's a bunch of bombs pretty much that were all linked together in
Mhm.
a line. And
Okay.
because what it's meant to do is because when we're walking on patrol, we're usually about like 10 meters spaced apart between us. Anyways, the one that was right beside me did not go off, but the one ahead of me did.
Mhm.
And that was like the start of the daisy chain. Anyways, it took I ended up taking some shrapnel to the inside of my left leg, and I remember I got fucked up by that blast too. Like, yeah, it rocked my world. I kind of came to in Germany,
Yeah.
but the uh, my trauma surgeon while I was in Germany, about a year later when I was back in Canada. Oh yeah, born in Canada, by the way. I can't remember if I ever told you that. Although with my accent, whenever I say things like car and house,
Mhm.
people could definitely pick up on that. uh, Pretty much like a year later, I get an email at work, and it was from her, and we started chit chatting
Oh.
back. We started chit chatting back and forth. We really kind of hit it off. So that was in 2010 or 2011 is when we started talking, and then 2012 I got released from the military medically, and then pretty much from there we really started hitting it off, and so I moved down to Fort Benning, Georgia, which is where she was stationed at. And I mean, I moved in with her, so I mean, we were obviously really kind of close. We ended up getting married in 2015 up in Banff. Nice winter mountain, like snow-topped mountains. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, my proposal was I went all out for my proposal, but the wedding was just absolutely beautiful. And then
Yeah.
we ended up moving to Houston, Texas afterwards. She ended up getting out. She got to do trauma surgery at the I can't remember the hospital in Houston what it's called, but yeah, it's one of the big hospitals and trauma centers in Houston.
Mhm.
And then about 2 years ago. Actually, it'll be September. It's going to be the second anniversary. Uh, we were going out for dinner one night. I was driving. My phone kind of buzzes. I do the stupid thing that everyone says
Mhm.
don't do. But, we're all like, oh, I can text and drive. It'll be fine. I know what I'm doing. I can pay attention.
Mhm.
Well, I literally sit there. I text the words, be there in 5. That was all I
Yeah.
texted. By the time I looked back up over my steering wheel, I was in oncoming traffic. I went and tried to swerve out of the way, ended up getting clipped by a van, and we end up going off this little embankment.
Mhm.
She got tossed from the car. I was still in it, and she ended up having her head crushed from a rock that she hit.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so her family obviously blamed me, and still does. I mean, I
Mhm.
blamed myself because I mean, the pretty much the next year I spent pretty much just drinking myself. Like I would wake up, I'd drink, and I'd just drink and drink and drink, and that's all I'd pretty much do. And then it was pretty much what was it? Would have been last. I think it was last summer. That's when I started seeing advertisements for
Mm.
come to San Andreas, help us rebuild this great state, blah blah blah. Those
Mhm.
advertisements are going over the news and stuff all over the place. So like, you know what? That's what I'll do. I'll go and try to do that. I'll go move there. I'll do something do something in her name. And so that's where, I decided I wanted to go and do
Mhm.
the surgery. Like, kind of try to become a trauma surgeon like her and to like do something that she'd be proud of. But yeah, it got to the point where I did a couple surgeries and I caught myself like just kind of almost zoning out a few times. And I was like, you know what? I can't keep doing this because if I do this, I'm going to get someone else killed. And I mean, I already killed probably the only person I ever dropped the L bomb on. And yeah, I don't think I could ever do that to someone else again. So I was like, I need to leave there. And then I went and yeah, signed up for DOC. But then it would have been, I was only there for a couple weeks though, because then one of my best friends had a family emergency, so I had to fly back, and then I got back here in late February, I think it was. And
Yeah.
then signed up for the DOC and kind of kept going. And well, hey, now I'm here.
Mhm. So I guess you haven't worked that much in the OC, have you?
Nope, but I'm climbing up there pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I see you on duty all the time and
Yeah.
doing a great job. So.
Well, I mean, I try. Although to be fair, like I was saying, like some of the stuff I talked to Fear about,
Mm.
like I told Fear about my wife,
Yeah.
and I even told her about the text. And the
Mhm.
following day, I went up to her. I was like, "Hey, you ready for our next talk?" And she's like, "Yeah, I
Yeah.
just need to grab something." I was like, "Okay, well, meet me in cell block 5." And she
Mhm.
sits there and says, as she's turning away, she's like, "I'll be there in 5."
Oh.
And it just kind of
Okay.
and it just hit me.
Mm.
And I was like, oof. I was like, should I be doing this? But I mean, to be fair, I'm so curious about these kind of people because how often are you going to ever be able to meet someone like this?
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous though. Also,
Yeah.
like I can see the dangerous part of hanging out with people that are deemed, I guess, not good.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
you see them on a daily basis, all the lifers and
Yeah. Well, I mean,
everything like that.
that's true. I mean, actually, yeah, it's talking about serial killers too because we got Jasper Saxon in there too.
Yeah, no, I met him when you had him out for the food truck.
Okay. Yeah. And
That
yeah,
was the first time I met him.
yeah,
He
and he
was really
has.
nice.
I mean, he is pretty nice, but he also has like 60 some kills under his belt, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. And then there's that Allison person.
Yeah, I don't think I met them.
Did you ever listen to her tapes that she put up?
No.
If you look on Twinsta and you just search
Mm.
like Jasper,
Yeah.
you'll see the Molly thing, and there used to be a little link on there, and it links to
Okay.
all the cassettes that because she tried to emulate him.
Mm.
She was,
Oh, okay.
yeah, she was sure. She was like, "Oh, he's my boyfriend. Like I'm doing all this for
Mm.
him, and blah blah blah."
Oh, okay.
And so there's a link that goes to all of her audio recordings, I guess, of the people that she killed. And yeah, there's even one that she did with that Kurt guy, and yeah, they're definitely very graphic.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
definitely not for the light of heart.
Yeah. No, I figured.
Do you have any kind of big goals at all? Either just in
Mm,
life or even for work?
not right now, honestly. Like, I reached what I wanted in EMS, I guess. So I'm like a paramedic, so it's like, I'm a
Okay.
little higher up than everyone else.
Okay.
And I guess that was always my goal. And I kind of don't want to go higher.
Just don't want to have that responsibility, or
Yeah, it's like I don't want to be a captain. I mean, maybe in the future, you never know.
yeah.
Because like
Things change,
there's
and
not, you know, there shouldn't be like 10 captains, in one department. So,
yeah, yeah. No, that's fair. I think for like, especially, how big is your guys' department?
I mean, we're not that many, to be fair. I think we're 10 or something.
Oh, really? That's it?
In in search and rescue,
Oh, search and rescue. Okay.
yeah. Like in EMS, that's like different.
Do you have a favorite aspect of the job?
Uh, just helping people, honestly. Like, I go out of my way to help people, honestly.
Yeah.
I would say, and I always try my best.
Oh, here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
Am I happy? Well, if I was happy, I would say yes, and without, hesitating. So no. um, I'm somewhat happy with my job, you know,
Well, I mean, that's definitely good.
because I really like to do it.
But what about like your personal life? Like, are you just work, 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 or do you let yourself kind of have a personal life at all?
I mean, I'm mostly a workaholic, so I don't really do much
Yeah.
else.
I am the
Because,
exact same way. This is the first time that I've hung out with people, someone outside of work,
really,
and I mean, to be fair, since I first got back and I hung out with George,
yeah,
I don't really hang out with people. I mean, I got work colleagues and stuff. I don't really got
yeah. I don't really understand the whole social aspect of things sometimes. Because I see other people hanging out with each other all the time. They're going off duty together, doing stuff like. But then it's like, no one ever invites me to things. Even if I feel like I'm pretty good friends with some people,
it
like I'm,
just never comes
I'm
around.
friends. Yeah,
It's like that question never gets asked, like, "Hey, do you want to go do something?" And it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, "Wait, do you guys really like me, or do you just put up with me?"
yeah, I guess. That's why sometimes I say I don't really have that many friends. Because what I consider friends is not what other people consider friends.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, sure, I have like friends, I would say, casual friends everywhere, in PD and, we're friends and EMS and dispatch and everything like that. And people are always like, oh, yeah, let's hang out. And then it's like, it never happens.
Yeah.
Because then
It,
I ask, hey, do you want to hang out? They're like, no, like, I'm busy.
well,
So it's
here
like kind of sad.
I'll tell you what. If you ever want to hang out and do something, all you have to
Yeah.
do is text or call.
Yeah.
Even if I'm at work, I'll be like, you know what? Sure, let's go do something.
Yeah.
And I
It's like,
mean, to be fair,
uh,
even if you're on duty and it's those early hours, like around storm time, when
Yeah.
there's like almost no one awake.
Mm.
And you see me on duty and you even just want to come out to the prison. I mean, we can stand up in the catwalks and we can even just chit
Yeah.
chat there and look over the prison.
You could give me a tour.
I can give you that tour.
I never got in a tour.
Really?
Yeah. That'd be kind of nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in prison before.
Oh, wait. Really?
Yeah, it was like over a year ago now.
What okay, now there's a story there, I'm sure. What's the story?
Oh, it's a long, long story.
That's okay. Yeah, as much as I am definitely a yapper and I can talk a person's ear off,
Yeah.
I also love listening too.
Yeah, I think people are such hypocrites though. With things.
How so?
Okay, so it's a long story. So there was this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was at the time my boyfriend, but you know he's now my ex. You know, he broke up with me, and I became really depressed. Really depressed. There was like,
Mm-hmm.
nothing that could like make me smile or anything, cause I thought he was the love of my life.
What did you turn to?
And, well, I got new friends.
Okay.
They,
Did
you
you
know,
end up
basically
did
picked
you
me
end up
up.
having a
Basically.
vice or something like that that you kind of turned to like me with my when I like spent that year pretty much just drinking my face off.
I don't think I drank, but I did turn to crime. So I started, you know, doing petty crimes, I guess. Hanging out with the wrong crowd. You know, I guess caught a felony. Been in prison twice. I did that for a week.
Oh.
Doing crimes. So it wasn't a long time.
It's still something though. And you know what? It also gives you a little bit of life
It's
experience.
like a week or two, I think. I did that. Yeah. But then it's like, at the time, I had friends. And he was like telling me that I would regret it. Like, you know, I'll fuck up my life, everything like that. And, you know, so I guess they kind of convinced me to not do it anymore in a way. Because, you know, I fucked up my life, I guess, in a way. I don't know. I didn't really, you know, I caught felonies. I couldn't do much after that.
Well, I mean, look at where you are
Then,
now.
yeah. I mean, then I got an expungement pretty soon after that, you know, after like a month. And then after that, you know, those friends that told me not to do crime, they're criminals right now. So I'm like, that's such a hypocritical thing to say.
Mm-hmm. It's like,
You
oh,
didn't want me
shocker.
to destroy my life, but then you do it and it's okay. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I just hate people like that. Yeah. But yeah, no, you know, after my expungement, it was in my condition to apply for EMS. So I guess I've been in EMS ever since.
Oh.
So I worked for EMS for over a year now. So it's pretty cool.
Do you,
Worked my way up, you know?
do you have a favorite thing about the crime that you did?
About the crime?
Yeah, do you have like a favorite crime that you did? Like something that really just kind of like, you know, just because I'm sure like, especially with the depression where you're just feeling down, the only thing you want is you want to feel your heartbeat again. You want to feel it kind of race a little. And it's like, what kind of things did you do to really kind of get your heart like racing?
Well, there's one thing. But I never got caught for that, so.
Okay, okay. Now I'm curious. Now you got to tell me.
Well, well, most of the time I just did petty crimes, you know, like breaking into cars, selling weed, you know, stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. You know, nothing too serious. I mean, I got into shootouts a couple of times, like shooting people and stuff like that.
Oh,
That was like okay. But I guess the most exhilarating thing that I ever did was when I stabbed someone.
oh. Now I gotta hear the
Yeah.
story.
Oh,
I mean, if you're okay with, I mean, I don't want to force you to talk about it, but if it's something that you're okay with talking about,
I mean, the statute of limitation is already over, so
I mean, who am I going to tell
Just-
anyways?
because they didn't die, so it wouldn't be murder because I guess murder doesn't have any limitation, right? I'm not sure actually.
No size wouldn't matter. Like for me, it's like whenever I have these kinds of like talks, it's always between me and that person.
No, like it started out as a joke. So me and a friend, we were like, we talked about getting back at someone that has been treating them badly. In a way. So I guess that's my way of justifying what I did. Because the person I stabbed was a bad person. Still is. You know, our plan was honestly just to like lure them to a place and like I don't know, get back at them for some reason. I think our plan was to stab them. But at the time, like, you know, I called for a taxi. They're just standing at like a clothing store. And, you know, I asked to be picked up. They came and my friend called them on the phone. So I was standing in front of the person and my friend was on the phone with the taxi driver. And they were like talking mad shit and stuff like that. And he told the taxi driver to put their knife down on the ground. So I picked it up afterwards. And I don't really fuck. Did I say something? I don't remember. I think I said something. But I don't remember exactly what I said. You know, so I just picked up the knife and I stabbed them while they were on the phone with my friend.
What was that feeling like?
It was an amazing feeling. Like I never felt so alive in my entire life.
What what was better, the work up to it, like the knowing that you're about to stab this person, or the actual stabbing, or even the after what happened
I think it
afterwards?
was right before it happened.
So your heart just kind of
Like,
like jumps up in your throat.
yeah, because it's like, you know, the anticipation
Yeah,
until it's actually happening, and then it's like
and the
just
adrenaline dump that you
releasing that.
get.
Yeah. Because my heart was racing so much. I was like, what if I chicken out? Like, then I'm gonna get hurt, basically. So I just did it. And, you know, I guess I just left them there. And my friend came running. I think I stabbed them a little too soon than we planned to. Because my adrenaline was pumping so much.
No, that's
So my friend
understandable.
just came running over the street, and we got into the car, and I was like parked behind the clothing store. And we basically drove off. So it's kind of cool.
Were you covered in blood, or?
I mean, a little bit, like, it wasn't that much. Like, I didn't stab them multiple times. It's just like one time.
Where did you stab him?
Just in the stomach.
Oof, that would hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a weird question, since
Yeah.
you call yourself a little bit weird. Pretend you're a serial killer.
Yeah.
What would be your MO? Or sorry, not your MO, but what would you look for in a victim? What would you take as a trophy, and how would you kill those people?
Oh, okay. I think It's hard. I mean, I 100% use knife. Stab them
Mm-hmm.
some way. I don't know to what degree, if it's just like, stabbing them or if it's like more. Like, I think it could result into torture.
What kind of torture? Would you do more of the physical torture, or maybe emotional torture, a little bit of mix of both?
Probably a mix of both, but probably physical more. Trophy? I don't know.
I mean, every serial killer takes trophies.
Yeah, but it's like I don't. But isn't that always the way that they get caught also?
Oh yeah, definitely, like 100%.
So taking a trophy is kind of bad in a way. I mean, to be fair, if you do a crime, eventually you will be caught for it.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah. So it's like, well, to be fair, you could do the perfect crime, but can you do the perfect crime multiple times?
True.
Is the question. Because
But
eventually you start slacking.
mm-hmm. And then there's also the thing of like, I think for myself, I think if I were to be doing that kind of thing, I think the best part of the whole thing would be the thrill of the chase.
Yeah.
You know, knowing people are coming after you, like seeing the news articles about you. And do you know what kind of people you'd pick for your victims?
Wait, what do you say?
Do you know what kind of people you would choose to be your victim or victims?
Um, I think there's two different scenarios. And I think as I'm a woman, it's more like passion,
Mm-hmm.
like passion driven, I guess.
Okay.
Because, women are more passion driven in their murders rather than man who does it in a different way. So it's like,
Yeah, and I think women use
yeah,
poison more often too.
yeah. So I think either I would only kill men, um, in a way as I think getting back at men for treating women badly.
Okay.
Like I would want them to feel the pain that they cause other people by being the way that they are.
Would you want to hear them scream?
Yeah.
Maybe beg? Cry out for a little bit of mercy? And then just denying them that mercy?
Hmm. Maybe a little bit. I don't know.
I mean, no, it's kind of hard to think about because you're not
Yeah.
actually like a serial killer and stuff, but
Yeah. It's like either that or I would kill women out of jealousy.
oh, okay. Now, would there be a particular kind of like woman, like say a woman of power, or like someone who just like always gets what they want, or someone who's like maybe is dating like someone that you would find attractive, emotionally and physically, and that someone that you don't think you'd ever be able to get, but you see that they have them, or
No, I think it would be more jealousy of how they look.
okay,
That I would find them prettier than me. You know?
yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know.
You see, I
Okay,
like.
you're weird.
Oh, hey, listen, you're the one who started the. You're the one who said, "Hey, I'm weird. I like weird things." So I'm just trying to match your weird.
Yeah. Guess that's true.
Is like, have you ever? Do you watch a lot of movies or TV shows?
Yeah, sometimes.
Have you ever watched the TV show Hannibal?
Yeah.
The mushrooms.
Okay, yeah.
Do you remember that one?
Um, it was
It.
a long time ago
Yeah,
since I
I know.
saw
I
it.
haven't seen it. God, probably like 5, 10 years or something like that. But it's like when it's like I think it's like the opening scene where it's like the camera's just panning along the like
Yeah.
forest floor, and all of a sudden you see like a
Hmm.
stick with like an IV kind of like coming out of it, and then next thing you know, it's like the police are there and digging up, and there's all these
Hmm.
bodies that are there, and all these
Oh yeah.
mushrooms and fungus are growing on the bodies, but one of the
Yeah.
bodies is still alive,
Oh.
while he's being consumed by mushrooms.
Mm.
Like that one, that really made me go like, my God, the writers of the show just definitely have an imagination.
Yeah.
Oh, that sunrise looks like it's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Did you want a beer?
Good for now. I think something that is interesting also is like, you know the Zodiac killer?
I know the name, but I can't remember exactly what he did.
Yeah.
But what
It's
about him?
like, was it him? Am I thinking about the right person? I'm thinking about the serial killer who said like letters. You know, I think there's plenty of serial killers who send letters. So. Yeah, they sent like letters to like media and stuff like that, like cryptic things.
Okay.
Like I think that's kind of cool.
I know the Unabomber did that
Yeah.
because he like, what was it? He was on the run for like
Hmm.
60 years or something.
Yeah.
And he was just so frustrated that the cops just never found him, so he started like
Hmm.
really kind of putting himself out there a bit.
Yeah. I think that's pretty cool.
All right, here's one for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go full weird with my serial killer
Okay.
type thing.
Okay.
So, like we are saying before, like nature versus nurture.
Mm-hmm.
You have actually I think this might have even been how the one movie Red Dragon. I think this is kind of how this started off with. You have you have a boy, like a young boy who growing up and just abused. Like say
Hmm.
his mother abuses him, his father abuses him, just like beats the crap out of him emotionally, just abuses him and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So always just feels inferior to everyone around him. And say it's like now say going to be a little bit more specific, say his mother was the worst of the two. Or maybe his father even died.
Mm.
So so he as he's growing up, he works out a lot, he gets really strong, and then he finds these women that maybe have a little bit of power to them, and he kidnaps them and he just breaks them down. He shows them that they're weak and that he's stronger than them and that he's just powerful, and he can like they can't stop him from doing whatever he wants to do. And it's just he's just always just and he doesn't kill them, at least not right away. He always makes them sit there and suffer because he never got the release of death.
Mm-hmm.
He always suffered through his entire life because he's always made to feel inferior. And so he replicates that and puts it onto these women until finally he sees it when they've like completely broken. Then he goes and kills them.
Oh, okay.
And you know, and probably throw in some torture and stuff in there too.
Hmm.
Like just some of this, some like very slow, kind of methodical. Like taking people apart piece by piece maybe. And I think for I think for a trophy, it would almost be like one of Jasper's cassettes or even Allison's cassettes where, but it's not you talking on it, it's just the sound of them screaming. So that
I think
whenever he has that that feeling of not being worthy or being below people, he can just put that in it, put his earbuds in and just listen to these women scream, and that's where he's like, that's right, I did that. I'm powerful. I'm better than them. I'm stronger than them.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that would be
Yeah.
one.
Oh my god, I just thought about something that would be really cool.
Oh, okay. Send it.
So you know how women like scrapbooking?
Mm-hmm.
So what if you know how they in scrapbooking did like cut out pieces of like letters and stuff like that from different magazines and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that?
Yeah.
It would be kind of cool to like cut out like a piece of the skin and make like a scrapbooking thing.
Wait, like make letters out of their skin or
Yeah.
oh, ooh, okay.
I don't know how that would like how it will like maintain like good condition, you know?
Well, I mean, you can just dry the skin out.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like do one letter from each person
Okay, yeah.
or something like that. I don't know.
And then mail it to the police. Or take a picture of it and mail it to the police so you get to keep the original.
Sure.
That's a nice
That would be
sunrise.
kind of cool. Yeah, it is.
Are you more of a sunrise or sunset person?
Mm, I like both. I think a sunset person more honestly.
Yeah, I think the sunsets have a little bit more vibrant colors.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I mean, sunrises are still nice because you know you're coming from like the cold dark of the night and
Yeah.
then just kind of warming up your day.
Hmm. Yeah, that's true. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes when I talk to people who do bad stuff, it's like, or I guess more serial killers or like the more serious crimes, I guess, question mark. I don't know. I kind of feel normal when I talk to them.
In
So it's like
in what
when
way?
I talk to Kurt, I felt normal.
Is it one of those things where you just feel like this person isn't going to judge me for things I've done or
No, it's not about judging in a way. It's just that when I hang out with like every other people, like, you know, normal people, I kind of feel like an outsider. I feel like weird. Like I don't fit in, you know?
no? I mean, I know exactly what you mean. So I mean, yeah, it's not. I don't think it's crazy or weird at all. I mean, I think
Yeah.
everyone is looking for a sense of belonging,
Yeah.
and when you don't find it along, the quote unquote normal people of society. You know, you look for it elsewhere.
Yeah.
People that, you know, are also different, or people that are whatever other people would consider weird.
But it's kind of scary too, because the only people I feel normal around is like bad people, you know. And I guess you too, Sons,
Hmm.
because you think a little differently also.
Yeah. I like to have an open
Good.
mind.
Yeah.
It's like actually here's a question for you. It's a thought-provoking question.
Yeah.
If you could, would you eliminate evil from the world?
No, I don't think so.
Why?
Because if you don't have evil, like, how could you have good, you know? What would determine what is good?
Yeah.
Like, what is determined to be good enough to not be evil? Like, where does the line go?
Mm-hmm.
And if someone leans towards being evil, do they just get like, you know, do they just disappear?
Yeah, and as bad as, you know, evil can be, sometimes we need a bit of evil in the world in order for good
Yeah.
things to happen. It's like an example I love to use is the Cold War.
Mm.
So Cold War, absolutely horrible time. Uh, but honestly, if it wasn't for the Cold War, I don't think we ever would have went to space.
Yeah.
Because that shit costs a lot of money. And the only reason that we would ever do anything is because how can we outdo someone else? How can we get on top of someone?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, not get on top of someone else. That's a bad way to put that. How can we be better than someone else? Do
Mm-hmm.
something before someone else. So I was like, hey, let's do this thing where we can send missiles into space and land on someone else. Oh, hey, we could do this. We could put satellites into space now. Oh, hey, we could go to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like with like say every single day was like right now, just like a really nice sunrise, you know, nice clear blue skies all the time. Eventually, you'd get bored of it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you need that rain. You need to get, you know, stuck in the mud from time to time to really realize when there's good things right in front of you.
Yeah.
You're trying to like take
Yeah.
like you know take like yourself for example, like with when you got broken up with your ex. Like I mean, like you said, like that hurt a lot. But you know,
Yeah.
maybe that pain is setting you up for when you actually find something that can make you happy.
Yeah. Maybe.
And find something that you actually really want, and not something that you think that other people think you should want,
Hmm.
and try to be the quote unquote normal like everyone else wants people to be.
Yeah. I mean, it really broke me. We did try get together again, like a few months later,
How did that go?
and well, I broke up with him after like a few weeks, and it was heartbreaking again. And then it was actually like a few weeks ago now that we started talking again. It's just like reoccurring thing. We
It's
always like come back to each other
it's always an on again off again type thing.
a little bit, and it's like I don't think I will ever get over him. And in a way, maybe I don't let myself get over him.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of always like self-destructing my other relationships all the time. That's kind of bad.
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these things that we're talking about, because
Yeah.
I have the like obviously with Emily,
Hmm.
like my self-destructive, like I go down self-destructive behavior constantly. I think the
Yeah.
only difference is like I mean I haven't even been on a single date since she died.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't even put myself out there. I'm just like, no, I'm not worth it. I'm just going to sit back and I'm not going to, hurt someone else like that.
Yeah. I guess you just don't let yourself come to that level anymore, or again.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe someday something will come out of left field, but it's at the same time, I mean,
Yeah.
it's going to hit me. It's going to have to hit me right over the fucking head because I'll be so fucking oblivious that I won't even see it.
Yeah.
Actually, funny story from my early years in the army.
Yeah.
So I went and did my jump course. That's where we jump out of airplanes, and the place that we do this with, there was a dance club nearby. Anyways, one of the nights that I'm there with some of my buddies,
Hmm.
one of the dancers starts talking to me, and of course, everyone's like, oh, don't talk to the strippers because they don't really care about you, blah blah blah. Which, I mean, don't get
Hmm.
me wrong, I definitely agree with most of the time. Well, so one of my buddies failed off the course, and he's getting sent home the next day. So I take him out drinking that night. We're going out,
Hmm.
we're getting absolutely just hammered drunk. And, one of the girls goes and sits down on the other side of him, and he's just drunk. He's just kind of almost just like drooling all over the place. And she looks over at me, she's like, hey, is your buddy okay? I'm like, yeah, no, he's fine. He's just, rough week, blah, blah, blah.
Hmm.
Anyways, she comes over and sits beside me, and she's like, hey, I got one more set to do. Would you like to go for coffee afterwards? And I was like, sure, I still got a couple more hours before I have to wake up. I'll go out for coffee. Why not? So we go for coffee, we chit chat. She even drops me back off of where we're staying. And then she invites me out for dinner. We even go back to her place one night. And I shit you not, I slept in all my clothes. And I talked to her a few weeks later, and she's like, hey, do you remember like all this stuff? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, why didn't you make a move? I'm like, what do you mean?
Oh.
Because in my head, I'm like, she has no interest. She's a stripper. She doesn't really care, blah, blah, blah.
Hmm.
That is how oblivious I am. Like, I was literally at her
Oh.
place, in her bed, with her in it, and I was still there, fully clothed.
Well,
Yeah.
well, sometimes people need to be more clear with their intentions, because
True.
otherwise you wouldn't know.
True, but I mean, looking back at it, I'm like, there were the signs all over the place. I just either just chose to
Yeah.
ignore them or.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty oblivious to things like that. Like, there was this one guy that we scheduled a hanging out time with, and everyone around me said, no, no, that's a date. I was like, no, but he hasn't asked me out on a date. It was like, oh, we're just hanging out. Like, that's what he asked me. And then when I show up to the thing, okay, so it was like, I think we were looking at the sunset or something.
Hmm.
Like a, okay, it was kind of similar to this. It was like a remote beach, but it's like he had like a picnic blanket he took out. He brought me food. He's like, he even got me flowers. And I was like, at that point, I was like, okay, yeah, this is a date. It was like, he just asked to hang out. I was like, what?
Uh,
So it's
yeah.
like a little awkward,
Hmm. No,
because I was just coming there as like a friend and hanging out, not like going on a date.
and what did you say afterwards?
I mean, I kind of just rolled with it because I didn't want to make it awkward. And then it's like,
Did you guys
yeah,
end up dating or?
no, because at the time I wasn't interested in dating people.
Ah.
Like, I don't know. I think I was interested in other people.
Mm. You ever date girls?
Yeah, sometimes.
What do you like about dating girls?
I mean, I don't date too many girls because I feel like a lot of them are too intense and too like too much drama.
Hmm.
But
Right.
some are pretty chill and like laid back, and I guess I can date those. I don't know. It just really has to click, and I mean, I'm a pretty laid back person myself, so it's like they have to be pretty forward,
Ah.
you know, because I might not make the move.
Yeah, you want the girl to make the move.
Yeah, no, it's like anyone to make the move, honestly. Like, if I'm not sure what like the person's intentions are, like, I might just hold back. Like, I can try and like say something flirty, I guess, just to like feel the water. But it's like depending on the response, I'm like, okay, yeah, they're probably not interested, or maybe they are. They just, go a different pace.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things. One of the worst things when you get two shy people who can't read
Yeah.
people that end up talking.
Yeah.
Is like one of those stories that you hear about people in high school who both had a crush on the other one, and then like
Mm-hmm.
at the 20-year reunion, they're like, "Yeah, I had this massive crush on you." It's like, wait, what? I had a crush on you too. What the fuck? Why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you do anything? And
Yeah. I feel like you can't be that oblivious. You know,
yeah,
at some point you probably wonder if the other person likes you. You know.
no, that's true.
I don't know.
Food question:
Yes.
do you dip your fries in anything?
Um. I mean, sometimes depends if I have anything available.
Now, super super important question with regards to that: do you dip your fries in mayo?
I would say no.
Okay, good answer. I won't leave.
But there's other things I prefer to dip in.
Okay, good. I won't leave then, because yeah, mayo is just ugh.
Okay.
Although I'm also one of those people
Oh,
like I love pineapple on pizza.
I love pineapple pizza too.
Yeah, it's like my favorite pizza ever is extra cheese, extra
Mm-hmm.
pepperoni, with jalapeno and pineapple.
Oh, okay.
It's like the spice and the sweetness just mix up so
Mm-hmm.
well and just it's just so good.
Yeah,
It's
that's pretty nice.
one of my favorite cheat meals.
Have you ever dipped your fries in like milkshake or ice cream? It's like
Hmm.
so good.
I think when I was drunk, I think I've done that.
Just try that next time.
Like something I used to do too is I would open up a bag of frozen fries and eat
Mm-hmm.
them and just eat the frozen fries
Oh.
like one by one, like curly
Oh, that's
fries.
weird.
I know it is super weird. That's also a drunk thing. Like I would just be like, oh, I'm
Okay.
just going to eat a couple of frozen fries, and
Hmm.
oh god, I could definitely go for some curly fries though. Those, uh,
I don't know. I like straight like strips
oh yeah.
better, like fish buns.
I don't know what it is about curly fries, but yeah. Although
Is it because
wings,
of the seasoning?
it might be the seasoning.
Because curly fries always had like some kind of seasoning, right?
Yeah.
Rather than just salt.
Ah.
Mm.
Are you going on duty tomorrow at all?
Maybe some. I'm not sure. It depends. Maybe I won't go on duty at all. I don't know.
Yeah, I promised some of the sirens I would go on duty
Oh,
tomorrow.
okay.
I think I'm probably going to chat with Benji as well,
Mhm.
because Benji's second parole hearing is coming up on Monday.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't spoken with him in forever.
Yeah, it's a bit rough with him right now. When he got denied last week, it definitely hit him hard.
Oh, I didn't know he had a first one.
Yeah, I think there's something going on. It sounds like some of his psych records or something that the SAMA wasn't giving over or didn't give over
Mm-hmm.
everything or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it is something, one of the things that kind of denied him. But
Yeah.
I offered to be one of his support network people to try to hopefully
Yeah.
help him get out.
Hmm. Yes, I think it's kind of sad with life. You know, they're just in there forever.
Yeah, we took him out. Actually, Jay joined us. The
Mhm.
EMS. I
Yeah.
can't remember his last name, but
Markovich.
yes, we brought him out to the salt flats at the where the docks are,
Yeah.
and had him clean up a bit. Then we let him jump into the
Hmm.
water a little bit too. It's like it was nice.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
All right, another non-interrogation type question.
Okay.
What is the nicest thing someone has ever done for you?
Mm, I don't really know.
I mean, I mean, people are like you said, like people are pretty nicest to you or ish. It's like
Yeah, but it's
no
like
real
no
big
common
gestures or
things.
anything.
Like, no, not really. It's like it's kind of sad, I guess.
Yeah.
This is because when you said that, the only thing that I can think about, and I guess now you're gonna find out more about me.
Well, good. That's the intention.
Yeah, but it's stuff that maybe you don't want to know.
Listen, everyone has a story. No one's story is the same.
Mm,
And, you know, the good stuff and the bad, that makes people who they are. And I don't know if I said before, but I mean, you are definitely probably my favorite EMS, and you're probably one of my favorite people in the state, too. So, I mean, no
yeah,
matter what things you had done or, you know, things in that, it's made you who you are. And I'm pretty happy with the person that you are.
yeah. And I was like, I had this friend. I was struggling like a few months ago,
Hmm.
and he was always there for me. Like we were always hanging out. Um, and he never said no to me when I asked for things. I mean, sure, he was a little hesitant, like sometimes,
Hmm.
but when I asked for things, he always gave it to me. So that was very nice. Um, and he would always like watch over me to make sure that I was safe. So, I wouldn't pass out anywhere.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't sound bad at all.
Well, I was doing drugs.
Ah.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask what kind?
Well, it's mostly ketamine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I did try fentanyl also, but I kind of passed out
Oof, yeah, that'd be
on that one. I
dangerous.
passed out on it a couple times. So I had to go to the hospital and stuff like that. It's pretty bad.
Hmm.
But,
What
I guess that was the nicest gesture.
what's the feeling that you got from ketamine?
It just makes me feel so calm. And I kind of forget my troubles
Mm,
when I do it. It was like just so nice colors, you see.
Okay.
Kind of just makes me happy when I do it, which is kind of bad.
Well, I mean, you're talking like I drink pretty much every single night, and I drink kind of like for the same thing, where
Yeah.
it's just to get away from my own head and get away
Mhm.
from all the thoughts and things. And
Yeah.
so I mean, I kind of get it, but I mean, I haven't done anything quite like that. I've done mushrooms before.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
I've never done mushrooms.
Yeah,
I mean, I've done like ketamine, fentanyl. I did coke.
oh, okay. What was the
Yeah,
situation
it's a
with
little
the
different.
coke?
It was just another friend who was like, "Oh, you gotta try this," and I was like, oh, "Okay."
Did you fight anyone or?
No, no, it's just kind of cool. It's not the same thing though. Also done like other opioids and stuff like that, but it's
Yeah.
like nothing beats ketamine though.
Oh yeah, it just wait, is that what I've heard people say? Does it just like smooth you right out?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just really nice.
But yeah, with mushrooms, best thing to do is mushrooms and then just go for a walk, like
Yeah.
outside in the woods.
Hmm.
Especially like if it's like sunrise or sunset or even at nighttime, then just even just lay down in a field and stare up at the stars
Yeah.
and then yeah, just let the mind wander.
It's just nice when you've been really stressed out for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's bad. Shouldn't do it, you know.
And the negative health effects.
Is there any though?
I mean, I'm
I
sure.
mean, possible
I was
death. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say like with ketamine and like fentanyl. I mean, that stuff could probably kill you if you're not careful.
oh yeah, no, fentanyl can kill you.
I mean,
Ketamine, only if you take too much.
do you still take or?
Sometimes.
Is it when things just kind of get like really bad, or is it just kind of like I just need to kind of relax right now type thing?
It's when it gets really bad. Because, like, I mean, I smoke weed and stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I think weed is just normal. I mean, here we are talking about serial killers and all this kind of stuff, and
Yeah.
then like ketamine and stuff. But yeah, no, weed is definitely normal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's normal, but the only way to get weed right now is by illegal means.
Wait, I thought didn't I see like Mercy advertising for like
Gee.
not today, but I think like before, like get your marijuana card and stuff.
Yeah, but there's still no, like, dispensaries.
Oh,
Because
okay.
the
I thought there
hospital
was.
closed down their dispensary,
Oh,
like,
that
a few months
sucks.
ago.
That
So
definitely
the only way
sucks.
to get it is off the streets, you know? But I think I actually saw um that Rosie's Reefer
Mm-hmm.
just got approved, actually.
Okay.
That's Jesse Gallagher.
I've heard the name. I don't know who it
It's the
is.
person who walks around high basically all the time.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I know her.
Yeah, she uh her business just got approved. It's a dispensary.
Okay.
So it's kind of cool.
I need to make a kind of funny phone call really quick.
Okay.
You know Lottie Ash,
Sure. Yeah.
who's in prison for the nines right now,
Yeah.
and she's in the directory.
Oh yeah, she's in there like sometimes. I mean, she posts from her
Hello?
like own account also. It's twin stuff.
Why, hi Lottie, how's it going?
Hey, who's this?
It's Tim.
What?
Yeah, wow, imagine seeing you in the directory.
Lavender is in the directory too.
This is the prison phone. I'm in visitation right now.
Yeah, I don't think that you can put your number in the directory on the prison phone. Actually, I can almost guarantee it.
No, no. You can.
do you
You have
remember
to.
do
You
you
have to
remember
call the.
do you
Hold
remember
on.
do you
You
remember
hold
that
on.
tour? Do you remember that tour I gave you yesterday?
You have to call the network provider, and they'll put it up for you.
Oh yeah. Well, you see, I'm pretty sure that the warden had it all set up that you can only see certain little things with those phones.
No. That's why you have to call the network
Oh.
provider and just be like, "Hey, this is what I want to post."
What you're telling me is a person that is in jail for the nines was able to phone up the directory and get them to do something with prison phones.
Sorry, who is this?
You know exactly who it is. It's Tim.
My name's Amelia.
Oh, okay. You answer to Lottie.
Oh, I thought you said Amelia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm guessing Lavender is right there too.
No,
No.
no.
I'm actually surprised you didn't go Lavender. Who's that? I don't know a Lavender Ash. I didn't say Ash.
I don't know what a lavender is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that really small room that I showed you guys yesterday?
You have to find me first, dude.
Do you remember when I made you and what was it, Mark, say really nice things about each other?
I'm escaping the prison tonight.
Are you? Actually, wait, Mark got out. Did he get out?
No,
Oh, no.
didn't. No.
Oh, his lawyer still hasn't,
You're very Canadian. That was a very Canadian out.
Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. So out, car,
Boot
house.
and a boot. Moose
New
in the
dude.
hoose.
New dude dirty. All right. Anyways, I just wanted to phone and say, get on the fucking directory.
Oh, okay. I'll do that now. I was just trying to educate the world with my newfound information about girl math. Would you like to know about girl math?
Okay, what? Actually, you know what? Just 1 second. I'm gonna put you on speakerphone.
Oh, fuck.
All right, go ahead. Teach us in the ways of girl math.
Okay. If I don't, okay, so if I have plans to go out, and I've put money aside for it, and then the plans get cancelled, I now have free money. Girl math. And if I get refunded for something weeks and months after I purchase that item, it's free money.
I want to fucking headbutt a wall right now.
If I order a
I don't
takeaway
blame you.
and spend $40 on this takeaway, but I eat it over the duration of 2 days, it's only $20 a day. Girl
I'm
math.
actually on sleep.
If I don't spend anything today, I have double the budget tomorrow. Girl math.
Did you just hang up?
Yeah, I did. That'll be
I mean,
boring.
you're posting on Twins all the time.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it is so easy to get phones in there.
Not really. Interesting.
All right. Something I was going to say a little bit ago, especially when you're talking with regards to ketamine and that. And this is a promise. If you ever find yourself where you want to take ketamine, first I won't stop you. I mean, it's your choice to do what you want to do. But if you need someone, I will be there for you.
Thank you.
That's not me just saying, like how some people say, hey, I'll be there for you. I am legitimately saying I will be there for you.
Yeah.
I know what it feels like to be that lone person, just kind of watching the groups of people kind of walk around. I know it's not fun.
I mean, it's kind of funny. Like, my friends are like, okay, so I've been drunk for a couple of days. And my friends are more worried when I drink alcohol than when I take drugs.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, some things just don't make sense.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, when I do drugs, I'm always with someone. I always have
Okay,
someone
that's
watching
good.
over me. But when I drink, I'm mostly alone. I guess.
Yeah.
To a point.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say like this is the first time that I've been drinking where I haven't been alone in a long time too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even though I'm
Guess
the only one drinking, but oh, that's fine.
because it's like thing is if you drink when you're with someone, are you really an alcoholic?
I mean,
Fair
it's
enough. No,
true
I'm just
because
kidding.
you're not drinking alone.
Yeah. Because then it's like social, right?
Very true. Hmm. What else do
Yeah.
you have planned for today?
Not sure. I mean, I think I could have my interview today. The canine thing. Let's see. Shay's gonna be around in 2.5 hours, she said 2 hours ago.
Oh,
She might be around in half an hour. And if I can do my interview now, then that would probably be pretty cool.
yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Like, I don't know. Like, do I just. I don't know. Do I want to do it? Because they kind of pushed me into sending in an application for it. Because, like, I wanted to do it in the past, but then it's like, stuff take too long. So I was like, okay, well, I don't. What? Wait. Oh my god. I just checked on someone
Mm-hmm.
on one of the emails because I was just gonna see if she got the cert. She got reckless driving.
Oh. Well, I mean, if you saw how most of the DOC drive, I mean, I'm surprised that they don't get that too. I'm sure EMS probably drive that. Actually, I think any government kind of position, there's a lot of just horrible drivers.
Yeah. It's like getting reckless driving. Wait, does reckless driving cancels out the speeding?
I don't know.
Can you get the speeding ticket also?
I
Well,
think you
speeding
can probably
tickets
get
is
both.
infraction though, so I don't see
Yeah.
that.
Although, yeah, wouldn't you see like first or second or third degree speeding?
Mm-hmm. Oh God, when did she get that one?
Which EMS is it?
Eleanor Hori.
Okay, I don't know that one.
She's like blue hair. She's in search and rescue also. We were like really close before,
But not
but then I
anymore.
wasn't feeling good. No, because here's the thing. Oh fuck! I close the tab. Here's the thing. I get really close to people a lot of times,
Mm-hmm.
and then my mental health starts declining, and I kind of start isolating myself in a way. Like I stop coming to work. I just be alone. But like I lock myself up in like an apartment for
Okay.
like a few days or like a week or something. And whenever I do come back, all my previous friends seems to have gotten new friends,
And they just kind of
and
move on.
they don't reach out to me anymore or anything like that. So yeah, kind of sad.
Well, until the day that you say, Tim, I don't want to see you anymore, you're not getting rid of me.
Well, that's nice of you. It's kind of weird because like I don't even know why, and I cannot even called her out on it.
Hey, you could try.
So it's like yeah, no, because I called her out on it. Just being like, I mean, I saw that she was round, like she was on duty, like I was on duty, and like she didn't talk to me or anything, like she didn't come up to me, and she kind of like we were just texting, so it's like we didn't talk like on the phone. It's like I could feel like some kind of nervousness when she responded to me because I just called her out in a way, like Like I'm always like supportive and stuff like that. But then it's like just kind of avoiding me in a way in the text. Like the way she said, like talk to me and like, oh, it's just been super busy. Like I saw you, I want to come up to you and talk. But she got a call there. So I was like, okay, but you could have come up to me afterwards. Why didn't you do that? It's like just like avoiding the conversation, which is really weird. And then it's like kind of just sad. Like, I mean, if you don't want to hang out or talk to me anymore, like just say that instead of like coming up with like a lot of excuses. And then she became like super defensive, like, no, 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 it's not like that. And to this day, she has still not come up and talked to me. And this was like a few weeks ago. So it's kind of weird. Like, I don't understand why people can't be honest with me. And I don't
are you always
understand why
honest with
people leave
people?
me. Yeah, I'm always honest. I'm a little too honest, honestly.
I know it's good though, because then that just means that people know what you actually think. And you're not like
Yeah,
stepping on eggshells.
but it's kind of annoying to try and build friendships and they just fall apart. And I have no idea why. Because then in the end, I will still be alone.
Yeah, but on the kind of like on the same kind of thing though, if you change yourself to be accepted by other people, then it's not really you.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, I like it. It sucks because again, I know exactly how you're feeling.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's like why can't
I
there
don't
just
know.
be more people? More people
I
like
try to
this.
be friends with people. I try to like ask people to hang out, but they're always too busy. So it's like either they don't actually want to hang out with me, or they're actually too busy, or they just like don't really think about me as much as I think about them, you know? And it gets to the point where I get some friends. I have some friends, sure. But all my friends are basically criminals because those are the ones that actually make time for me. And then the other people are like judging me for being friends with criminals, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I saw you hanging out with this guy. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I'm like, well, I'm hanging out with people who actually make time for me and who's not busy. Then people just come with excuses about like, oh, it's an important job that I do. I'm like, blah blah blah. I don't know.
It's like, yeah, but I mean, a job's a job. It's like, I mean, work should not be everything for people. You should be able to, like, if there's people that people actually care about, they'll make time for them.
Yeah.
And people keep sitting there making those excuses like, oh, you know, this and that. It's like, you know, they just show that they're kind of crummy people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you go to events at all?
Not that much. I'm not into events.
There's now, is it something that you're not into them, or there's just or is it the same thing like with other things where it's just people just aren't you know, wanting to go with you?
I'm not really that sociable person, like kind of socially awkward. And
No, I get that.
I don't like a lot of people, like when it becomes like too many people, you know?
Yeah. No, I get that. And I know it's like, especially
Yeah.
with a lot of the events in the state where it's like, I try to go into a couple, but oh my God, the music is so loud. It just does
Yeah.
it does my head in. It's like
Yeah, I
the
don't like
music is
music.
the music is great, but it's
Mm.
just, it's too much.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, how about this? How about sometime this week,
Yeah.
sometime that you got some free time, we just go out and plan something.
Okay.
You know, doesn't have to be, you know, just sitting here and doing this. Like, we could maybe make a full day of it.
Yeah, that could be fun. Honest.
Yeah, like if you have some favorite place in the city, maybe we could do a little tour. Whether maybe I'll even go, I don't know, maybe I'll go buy a truck. That way you don't have to walk or bike everywhere.
It's okay. I mean, I could just get one of my cars out of impound, I guess.
I mean, if anyone from Impound is even working that day.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I have friends that can get cars out.
I like how you phrase that. I have friends that can, you know, get the cars out. Doesn't mean it's going to be legal, but they can get them out.
No, it's like state impounds. It's like
Ah, okay.
yeah.
But I do need to get going shortly.
Oh, no
I
worries.
have some things I need to go do. But I do hope that
That's totally
obviously,
fine.
hopefully you're able to get your interview done, though.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, also, I do want to say, too, like, no, I really enjoyed this today. There's,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of people I think that I would do this with, but yeah, you're
Yeah.
definitely quickly climbing the ranks of some of my favorite people in the state for sure.
It really.
Yes.
It started to sound like a serial killer now.
I mean, hey, maybe that'll just make
Like
you
a
want to talk to
psychopath.
maybe that'll make you want to talk to me more.
To be fair, I am drawn to people who do things like that.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
because you told me about, you know, you stabbing that person. And I know that you like, now, is it you like hearing about people killing people, or is it just, or what is it? Or what is that?
It's the psychological part of it.
Like what goes through their head of it during it?
Yeah.
All right.
Trying to understand it, I guess.
Okay, well,
But I think
yeah,
in a part of
mine-
it, like I humanize people who does it, and that's a bad part, I think.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think it's bad because, you know, like before, like I even said this to Fear. Like, even if Fear is 100% guilty of every single thing that that they're claiming that she's guilty of, I still think that she's a victim
Yeah.
because people don't just magically appear like that. Things have to happen. Have you ever seen the TV show The Rookie?
No, I haven't.
So it's a cop TV show with a Nathan Fillion. He's usually a lot of like, he does a lot of sci-fi stuff. I think nerds love him. He's an older guy, joined the police force, but there's this season 2 episode 9 and 10 or 10 and 11. It's where you meet the serial killer of the series. Her name is Rosalind Dyer. And she's straight up like she poured boiling oil down someone's throat. She yanked out the teeth with a set of pliers of a anesthesiologist or something like that. Like she cut off the hands of someone.
Yeah.
But there's one scene that always just grabs me. And it pisses me off too because they don't expand on it in the show. And they also, the main character just brushes past it too, because he's after a bunch of stuff happens, she's in, like, she was already in jail, like she was on death row, and she was telling them, it's like, hey, I'll show you where some of the bodies are. If you take me off death row, just give me life in prison. So they go up to one of the bodies, and there's another body there, but she's been in jail for the last 5 years on death row. Well, there's this one part where he goes in and he's trying to get information of what happened and all this kind of stuff. And then she goes like, what would you do? It was because the people are being put into barrels and they're being sealed and they're suffocating to death inside the barrels. And there's all these,
Yeah.
like, you know, they're trying to claw their way out. They end up running out of air. That's how they die. And so she's going like, that's the difference between me and you. It's like, because he said that he would sit there and just wait and hope that his friends would come and save him. And she says, it's very simple, but it was one of the most powerful things in the whole show was, see, that's the difference between me and you. I always knew no one was coming to save me. And that was because like, and they allude to it a little bit later on in that same episode or the episode after, where like she was tormented and abused by her uncle, because that, and he was the first person that she ever killed. But they don't go into depth about that. I'm like, you could make the whole thing about that. Like you can go back, like if there were good people in her life back then, maybe she wouldn't be the person that she was. She was turned into who she was. I mean, yes, the person she was is a horrible person, but at the same time, it's like it was not her fault. She was turned into that. And so I guess kind of like you, it's like I definitely I definitely do try to humanize people. I think that's also why I'm
Yeah.
talking to Fear right now as much as I do.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it could also become dangerous
oh, I mean,
getting too close to people.
it could definitely become dangerous, especially with
Yeah.
like people like Fear,
Mm.
or even like say with yourself, like people like Kurt.
Yeah.
Like these people are very manipulative. Like they
Yeah.
know what makes people tick. They find a weakness in someone, they put their hooks into them, and then before the person knows it, they're either on they're on a videotape, they're on a table somewhere, or they're
Yeah.
just going down this super dark path.
Yeah.
But the very first person that I ever killed, I was on patrol in Afghanistan on my first tour, and we got ambushed. They were shooting at us from the other side of the river. They were like maybe like 7,500 meters away from us. And I just remember like I just brought my weapon up as I just kind of ducked out from under cover. And I remember I had a sight pictures right on the guy's chest, and I remember just like 3 shots. I just watch it. It's almost like all the sound disappeared in the world. And the only thing that I could hear was my heart beating,
Yeah.
and everything else was just silence. And then everything moved in super slow motion. Like it was probably like maybe a second and a half, but it felt like it took 5 minutes for those bullets to impact him. And then I remember seeing the look on his face just kind of go blank almost as he kind of fell over backwards.
Yeah.
It's like I'll always remember that. Like that will be stuck with me forever. Like there's definitely no getting rid of that. But then I remember of other things too. It's like did you ever hear of the Christmas truce?
No, I don't think so.
So World War One, I believe
Yeah.
it was on one of, so obviously with World War One it's a lot of trench warfare, but like the trenches would not be very far apart from each other. But you had Germans on one side, you had Americans on the other side, and it was Christmas time. The Americans could hear the Germans singing Christmas carols. And then I can't remember which side it was first, but one of the sides started having people go into no man's land. That's pretty much where you go there. You're pretty much going there to die. Like that's where everything kind of happens. But they walked out with like like little white flag. The other side stood up and they did the same thing. They all met up with each other in the middle. They all sat there. They hugged. They shook hands. They sang. They drank. They played soccer. And they all had a great little time.
It's kind of weird, but okay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's one of those things where it's like even two sides of like a big conflict like that. What's different? What is the difference between the soldiers that are on the ground of either side of a war? There's almost no difference. They're fighting for their side for whatever reason, and they're fighting for the people that are around them. And yeah, it's like they're still human. Like obviously they're still going to have to try to kill each other, but at the same time, like both sides are exactly the same pretty much. And so I always think about those kind of things as well whenever thinking about people like Fear.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's a different way of thinking about it.
Yeah, I like to be open-minded. I'll never be closed-minded with things. Like, even if someone comes up and starts giving me their opinion on something that I think differently of, I always sit down and I don't dismiss it. I'm like, no, fuck that. That's wrong. That's not how I think. Fuck you. I'll sit down and I'll be like, hey, you know what? I could see it. I could see why people would like that. I understand.
Yeah.
Is that Shay getting back to you, or?
Mm, no, not really. It's other people.
Some of the friends, not friends.
What do you think about Dean
Dean who?
Rollins?
I don't think I've ever heard that name.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have an MDW with you?
Yes, I do.
I mean, do you wanna look him up?
What's his state ID?
15365. He doesn't
Holy-
really look like his picture, though.
Holy crap. Yeah, he definitely has quite a few fines.
He doesn't look like any of the pictures that are there. Looks more normal, I guess you could say now.
Blackmail ×5.
Yeah.
Kidnapping of a government employee ×6.
Yeah. Last thing I heard was that the PD is trying to get to Mayhem Major on him.
Are they like going to try to get him like in jail for life or death penalty, or?
Not sure. I don't know how it's went for that.
But why do you ask?
No, he's a friend of mine.
I like the tattoos on his back.
Yeah.
Trespass from the DMV. Although that was 7 months ago.
Well, it's because he tried to kill Lucky.
Oh, is that Lucky Beach?
Mm. He kidnapped multiple people and like tortured them. And everyone always tells me to beware, like, you know, not hang out with him, I guess. So I don't really tell people when I hang out with him.
Well, you know, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like everything we've been talking about today. It's like, you know, he fits a certain pattern.
Yeah, I feel normal when I talk to him, though. One of those kidnapping a government employees is me.
Oh,
Yeah, because he has really bad thoughts sometimes. And it got to the point that he didn't trust himself anymore.
okay.
And so he would rather be in jail than being on the outside. Because he wasn't sure that he wasn't gonna hurt me when we hang out. So, but I don't know. I'm a very naive person and I trust people too much, which is really bad. Point. So it's like, even if he told me everything that he has done, I still see him like a human.
Yeah, that's
The-
fair.
Like the way he like tortured people so they were screaming, how he was like cutting them, and just, yeah, pretty bad things. But at the same time, I kind of overlooked that. I don't know why. It's like, it's come to the point that, okay, like, other people would probably say that I'm manipulated or something like that, which multiple people have said. But I 100% trust him that he would never hurt me. And maybe he will one day. But until then, I will trust him.
Well, I mean, it's like with everything else, and I mean, I don't want to bring up, like a sore subject, but you never thought that your ex would have hurt you before either, and then he dumped you.
No. Yeah.
I mean, anyone has the ability to hurt anyone in their life.
Yeah. Because it was kind of unexpected when he kidnapped me, question mark. Because it's like weird. We were hanging out, and I thought he was like antsy that day, you know?
Hmm.
He was like a little on edge, like. And I mean, I later found out that he was texting 911, like serious stuff,
Oh,
you know? And it got to the point where he texted basically saying that he kidnapped me and he sent the location. So eventually, one cop rolled up, then two, then three, and eventually there was I think there was like 8 like cop cars around us. And he just and he pulled out his gun and pointed at me. It's like, like during this whole time, like he made sure to let me know that I was safe. Like, because like I had no reason to be scared of him, because I trusted him fully heartedly. Like,
but he wanted to get arrested for kidnapping you.
yeah, he had to do something extreme, I guess you could say,
Okay.
to be locked up for a while. Yeah, I mean, if you ever see him, you should probably talk to him. Pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe I will. I definitely like getting to know different sorts of people.
Yeah. He's usually around this time and forward, I think.
Yeah, I'm usually not around this time too
Yeah.
often, but
Yeah.
all right, I do need to get going here in about
That's
2
okay.
minutes, though.
That's fine.
But I guess final little thing. What are your thoughts on me?
And you?
Yeah.
I think you're a very interesting person.
In what way?
You're very nice to talk to. You have a very calm manner. You kind of, okay, I don't say this in a bad way. You kind of give off those psychopath serial killer vibes.
I'm not gonna lie. You are not the first person to say that. I've heard that from some of the DOC people
Yeah.
as well.
It's like, if you one day show up, like, or get arrested for like 3 murders or whatever, I would be like, yeah, could be a possibility.
It's like,
You
yeah.
know,
He's like,
it's
okay,
100% possible.
that's why I liked hanging around him so much. Uh,
You and Dean are quite similar, honestly, in the way you guys talk.
oh, are we?
Yeah.
Maybe I will have to meet him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I'll probably meet him in jail at some point if I haven't already.
Yeah. Maybe.
Although, I mean, if it is around this time, though, maybe not, but...
I mean, the funny thing with Dean is I told him some of my thoughts, I guess, sometimes.
Like the ones that we talked about earlier, or different ones?
No, just thoughts that, sometimes I get thoughts that kind of makes me a little scared of myself.
Oh, like what?
Like, I mean, I guess just thoughts that are meant to hurt people.
Hurt people in what kind of way?
I mean, there's like sometimes I could get like a thought that tells me to like hurt someone, or I just get the urge that I need to hurt someone in a way, in different manners.
What kind of matters?
It's okay. I mean, I'd rather not talk about it
Okay, no, that's
because
fine.
it's like.
I
So
mean,
I don't like to dig too deep into it because it's like, because I don't know if I like, because I feel like one day I'll like lose control of it.
do you know a good way to not lose complete control?
No.
It's the same thing with a dam. Like if the
Yeah.
dam spill gates never open up, then sooner or later it's going to overflow, and there's a chance that
Yeah.
the dam might even just bust wide open. Sometimes you need to just open up the floodgates just a little bit, just let some water out.
Yeah.
And this is going to sound absolutely insane.
Hmm.
It is like myself. I'm someone who will always think I need to be punished for,
Yeah.
for what happened. And to be absolutely fair, like there are times that I wish that someone would come along and just do something, just punish me for what I had done.
Yeah.
So potentially, maybe we could help each other out in that regard.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want you to fucking kill me, but
Oh, is that not what you just asked me? Okay.
yeah,
Sorry.
no, I definitely don't want you to just right up and kill me, but like
I just took it literally. Okay. I thought it was an invitation.
no, but I like generally do believe that I should be punished.
Yeah.
And if I could use that, me getting punished, to help someone like
Hmm.
yourself with opening up the floodgates a little bit from time to time,
Yeah.
maybe we can help keep each other from spilling over.
Hmm. Maybe. No, sometimes when it was really bad. I have a friend that knows about it. Like, I just asked, "Hey, can I punch you?" Because I needed to feel something,
Hmm.
but not like the full blown thing.
Yeah,
Because I still have like, a conscious, you know,
yeah. Well,
like a
it would
conscience
be
that's
like,
holding me back from actually doing it. Because there would be like consequences to it.
yeah, but it'd be something for my like something that I kind of have in like my mind. It'd be like, say that
Mhm.
tree way over there up on top of the
Yeah.
hill. Like if I have my hands bound where it's around that tree, and you have a stick or even like like a heavy stick, and you just like go to town on my ribs or something like that just to get that release out.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I mean, it's like, and also like what is holding me back a little bit is my job.
and you see, and I think that would be something that would be good with regards to like say this, and like if say we help
Yeah.
each other out with that, because
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell anyone what happened.
Mhm.
Like I would be even willing to go as far as to like make up a complete story as like we were going to meet up somewhere, and then
Yeah.
someone else came, held me at gunpoint, and just beat the crap out of me.
I mean, you don't even have to tell anyone. Like, even if you don't want to, you don't even have to make anything up. Because if you don't want to tell about it.
Yeah, but and you got to think about it too, because what do most criminals do in this
Mm.
state? How do they dress when they're doing crime? Oh, they're wearing a helmet. They're wearing black clothes. I couldn't tell who it
Yeah.
was.
They were like on all
Oh,
black.
it was a dude, or hey, it was a chick. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
right. So, think about that.
I'll think about it. I mean, who knows? If I lose my job, who knows what's gonna happen?
I mean, what do you think you're going to lose your job at some point?
Probably.
Why?
I don't want to. I'll make mistakes, you know.
I mean, true.
I mean, you might hit someone when you work, and some people might twist it into their own story
That is also very
and
true.
get you fired.
No, that is
Yeah.
definitely very true.
And, you know, if my job is the only thing that's holding me back sometimes, like,
Then you think
know.
you might become the thing that you enjoy talking to people about.
maybe. I mean, if I get a felony, that means I cannot work anywhere else, right?
Well, you know what? Even if that does happen, I'll be here.
You know, take care of me in prison.
Well, I mean, that's even if I'm sure you probably would go to prison, but whether you're in prison or even like if you're not in prison, I'll still be here.
Yeah.
Like I said
Yeah.
before, I'm not one of these people that says, "Hey, I'm here for you." I mean
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Thank
Alright.
you.
Is there
appreciate it.
is there anywhere you'd like me to bring you to before I head
Oh,
off?
no, it's fine. You could just head off if you want to.
Are you sure?
Like, yeah.
All right.
I mean, you have places to be.
I put my travel. I literally put travel time into this, into
Oh.
this timing as well. So if there is a place I can bring
Oh,
you
you
to,
do? I don't know. It's okay. I'll probably just head back to the city or something.
all right. Well, I mean,
Thanks.
hey, you know what? Thank you for today. I really enjoyed this.
Thank you, too.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And
It's
like
kind
I
of
s-
fun.
Yeah. And yeah,
Not gonna lie.
sometime this week, let me know and we'll go out and do something. And who knows?
Mm.
Maybe if you really do end up wanting to punish someone, I'm always there for being punished.
Sure.
All
You
right.
don't want your beer?
I still got a case. Someone else can have that one. It's open. It's just gone leaking. Oh wait, crap! My bag. Gotta pick up my bag.
Oh, yeah, your bag. Otherwise, you don't have any cases at all. So, yeah.
All right, good. All right, you take care of yourself, okay?
You too.
And thank
Stay
you,
safe.
thank you for today. I actually really didn't need this.
Okay. No worries. I
All right.
needed it too, honestly.
All right, you take care of yourself.
Yeah, you too. Bye.